Good morning, this is All India Radio Kohima. The morning news read by Sitangmu. Vice President and Rajya Sabha Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu said that Parliament should be an effective instrument for shaping the vision of New India. Speaking at a function organized yesterday in New Delhi to mark the Rajya Sabha Day, Naidu appealed to all the members of Parliament to follow discipline, showcase dedication and be punctual, regular and attentive during the proceedings of the House. He called upon members to live up to the expectations of the creators of the Indian Constitution, who had made tremendous contribution and set high standards. The Vice President said Rajya Sabha has emerged as one of the pillars of democratic polity and played a significant role in strengthening country's parliamentary democracy over the last 70 years. Vice Chancellor Mizoram University, Professor K.R.S. Sambasiva Rao, has asked the Nagaland government to emphasize on the quality parameters in education sector in order to attract investors to invest in the state. Speaking on the topic, investment in educational sector in Nagaland during the inaugural session of the first Nagaland Edu Connect Conclave 2022, which began yesterday, Professor Rao said the state should have globalized thinking rather than focusing on localizing. The Vice Chancellor also suggested that the state government should provide land for building institutions and tax benefits while inviting investors for an initial period so that it become easier for the state in future to invite more investors on global competitions. Vice Chancellor Northeast Christian University, Dr. Darlando Kating, also speaking on the admission procedure for joining Higher Education Institute of Learning, said while choosing an institution anywhere in the country, a student should also access to good skills training. He urged the students to be aware of the new policies so that it become easier for them to identify courses they want to pursue in a particular institution or university. Dr. Kating also suggested that the state Nagaland should interact with the existing institutions in the state and collaborate with them instead of sending students outside the state. Rising People's Party (RPP) has asked the Nagaland Staff Selection Board to start the recruitment process at the earliest. RPP said the Guwahati High Court Kohima bench on 9th May 2022, which finally disposed of the PIL on setting up of NSSB, ruled that since everything is in place, the board shall start functioning and conduct exams at the earliest, as people of the state have been eagerly waiting for so long. The party said after numerous hearings and delay tactics of the state government, the judges finally saved the day for the student community and termed it as a victory for the student community. The RPP also asked the state government for consideration of age relaxation to the students. Irked over the lack of response from the concerned department on the shortage of teachers under Turankong range, the Turankong Students' Conference (TKM) yesterday launched a peaceful procession covering 8 km from Watiyim Village Gate to Moyimti Junction. TKM President Imli Sinap informed that it has been raising the issues and has submitted representation to the concerned department on many occasions, but turned a deaf ear to the just demand. He said the conference has exhausted all means and resorted to peaceful procession to raise its grievance. Imli Sinap alleged that instead of deploying teachers, more transfer orders of teachers had been issued without replacement till date. A representation addressed to Principal Director, Department of School Education, was submitted by the TKM through Turankong Border Magistrate Atsangba Waling and also to STEO Mangolemba, appealing to intervene into the matter at the earliest and solve the teacher shortage crisis under various schools in Turankong range. TKM pointed out that a total of 14 teachers are immediately required, ranging from maths, science, Hindi and other subjects-related teachers. Nagaland yesterday registered 2 new COVID-19 cases from Dimapur, taking the tally to 35,492. While the number of active cases also increased to 3. With no new deaths and recoveries recorded, the COVID-19 death toll remained at 756 and recovered cases at 33,244. Currently, 2 active cases are in home isolation and 1 is admitted in COVID hospital. That is all we have in this news bulletin. Have a good day.